Oh, just come down for 2 seconds and then go upstairs. That's fucking awesome. You're doing so much. Yeah, let's return to the video. It's going to be in 5 parts because I can't get a fucking video out without dumbasses coming down here every 2 seconds. When Gabriel insists she is hiding something and calls for a sincere confession, of course Gamma tearfully reveals she killed her sister for Alpha. Like, she does stuff for Alpha. That's like how important Alpha is to their people. And I mean, yeah. Believing her, Gabriel accepts her help. And again, she's right. Like, this whole time she's not really lying about much. You know? All these whispers have done some fucked up things. In the woods, Daryl secretly observes Alpha and 3 of her followers leading a faction of the Horde from another entrance to the cave to kind of just keep on funneling them in there so they never stop. Because, yeah, the cave collapsed, but Alpha is still carrying out all of her plans. Following them to a river, Daryl attacks them. A brutal fight ensues between Alpha and Daryl, culminating with Alpha stabbing him in the leg with a knife. You know, he gets like slashed in the face and he kind of like loses his vision. And this is really cool because this early in the season, I didn't expect an encounter between Alpha and, you know, someone like Daryl, or even any of the members of Alexandria for that matter. A horde of walkers is attracted by the commotion, forcing the 2 of them, both severely injured, to flee the scene separately. And now, obviously, Alpha is disguised as a walker, but she still brings them in because, well, they're fighting each other. Alpha soon stumbles into an abandoned gas station where Daryl is hiding with the knife still in his leg. She starts making noise to attract the nearby walkers to kind of test if he's in the building. She doesn't really know that he's in the building, so again, just testing the waters. Daryl is able to defend himself against the oncoming walkers, but is forced to pull the knife out of his leg to kill the last one. In doing so, he begins to lose massive amounts of blood, and obviously with big blood loss, I mean, Daryl is putting his life on the line here. Like, that was probably a dumb decision, but he would have probably got bit had he not done that. Meanwhile, in the Alexandria meeting hall, Gamma shows them the location of the cave on a map and explains that most of Alpha's forces are situated around the cave, so the borders are pretty much defenseless and they can sneak into their territory, which is not really something you should fully trust Alpha or Gamma on, but yeah, I don't know. Alexandria is informed by their surveillance post 3 kilometers from the community about 100 walker horde incoming. You know, Alpha's slowly like kind of taking their shots at the community, trying to wear them down. I mean, this has been happening throughout the season, you know, with the tree falling down. I think that happened this season, yeah. Unable to receive a response, Gabriel assigns Rosita and Laura to secure the gates with a support group while he and others head out on a recon mission. That night, Beta infiltrates Alexandria via underground tunnels, entering through a grave, which was pretty badass. He like gets in, he's trying to like kill their people, turn them into walkers, make them one of them pretty much, convert them to the dark side. He murders several survivors in their homes, turning them into walkers, so the others will soon have to deal with the undead as a distraction as the other walker horde begins to come in. So again, their plan's kind of being carried out. I don't know if Beta was told to do this, I don't know. On the road, Gabriel and a scout team find that the soldiers from the surveillance post have been murdered and realize the Whisperers forced them to give false information about the Horde so that they could leave Alexandria and weaken the inner defense. Inner defense, not defense. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but you get me. Beta soon finds Gamma in her cell, where she explains to Beta that the community is not as Alpha had told them. So she like maybe trying to get Beta to go against Alpha, which in a way he's been kind of doing that throughout the season. Unfazed, Beta demands Gamma to go with him, go back to the Whisperers, and she realizes that he's probably going to kill her because she went against a lot of Alpha's orders. Laura then appears and threatens Beta with an axe. She tells Gamma to get help, and as Gamma flees, Beta overpowers and kills Laura. Obviously, Laura didn't stand a chance. Not many people stand a chance against this mountain of a man. Gamma hides inside the Grimes residence alongside RJ and Judith, and they kind of like protect her because Judith was talking about her earlier in the day. Beta tracks Gamma into the house, searching the house until he comes to a door. Judith shoots him from behind the door, knocking him on his back, but not killing him due to his bulletproof vest, just kind of like shocking him for the moment so they can run away. Judith and RJ are able to escape past him, but he grabs Gamma by the leg, tripping and knocking her out. Just kind of one of those like plot devices we see on shows. Rosita appears and clashes with Beta. She manages to hurt him, but he gains control of the fight and slams her on the ground. And obviously now you're kind of just worried about Rosita's life. Because, yeah, she's an important character, but you never really know what the show could do. As Beta prepares to kill Rosita, Gamma picks up one of his knives, threatening to commit suicide because she knows that Alpha needs her alive. Yeah, knowing that Alpha wants her alive, Beta leaves Rosita, and he and Gamma depart together. So, like, an act of heroism there for Gamma, which is really cool, and it really helps develop her character a little bit. Along the way, they are caught by Gabriel's group. Beta quickly flees, but Gamma is caught. Gamma, lying on the ground, surrenders and tells Gabriel that she was not responsible for what happened in Alexandria. The scout team and Gamma return to Alexandria, and matter of fact, everyone else is going to be able to vouch for her because she was a hero. Back at the gas station, Lydia soon appears and approaches Alpha, who reveals she has been training Lydia to be her replacement when she is gone, and asks Lydia to kill her so she can be the successor. She thinks Lydia is ready. She refuses to kill her mother, instead leaves her to pass out from blood loss, so she's just kind of laying there. In the morning, Alpha finds Lydia has left and scrawled, "Your way is not the only way," into a wooden table. Daryl wakes up in the woods to find that Lydia has nursed him back to health, and she's pretty much choosing her side in this moment. Her and Gabriel kind of developed a relationship in the show. Alpha, reunited with the Whisperers, vows to exact revenge on the communities with their horde while reiterating the Whisperers' anthem, officially declaring war, and that is honestly just what we needed heading into the final stretch of the season. Ryan Hurst as Beta was great. His horror film-like performance. This guy could easily be a Jason Voorhees actor. Good job for Ryan Hurst. Good episode. 100% approval, 8 out of 10, 19 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. Fueled by a thrillingly brutal confrontation between Daryl and Alpha, Stalker showcases a nerve-wracking flashpoint that brings the tensions of the incoming Whisperer War to a simmering boil. 4 out of 5 on Den of Geek. The knife fight between Alpha and Daryl is well shot, chaotic enough with walkers and other Whisperers to effectively disguise Alpha's presence without muddying up the solid choreography. Ryan Hurst's Beta is great. He does a brilliant job of simply lurking in the background of scenes like a true Michael Myers type. We got to be on the AV Club. The direction of Brown and Hughes was great. She knows how to cross-cut between locations and points of view, ratcheting up momentum and intensity without sacrificing coherence or spatial geography. A-. The episode might not let us know what's going on with Connie, Magna, or Carol, but it more than makes up for that by delivering two taut, exciting plots and ratcheting up the tension of the Whisperer War. The fight scenes between Daryl and Alpha are great. The brawl that ensues does not disappoint. 2.5 out of 5 on Games Radar Plus. The episode is another series of fairly inconsequential events that are stretched out. I don't know what the hell he's on about. The episode treated us to some strong character moments from Daryl, Beta, and Gabriel, but boiled down to its rudiments, and little has really changed in the dynamics of the Whisperer War. I guess, but I really like that episode. I don't know. I'm out, guys. We got to talk about music. Then I got to go upstairs and watch Dexter. Then probably eat dinner, and then I will be on stream probably 7:30ish. We'll probably play Fortnite and Rocket League with Logan for a little bit before 10 because he gets unbanned on VC, and he's actually getting his friends to hop on. So that's going to be a really cool stream tonight. So tune in. Obviously, I have to work the next 2 mornings, so I'm not going to be on stream till 2 in the morning. I'll probably be on till 12 realistically. I know I said 1, but man, I don't know if I can stay up till 1. My